these are my thoughts on the Boca ground meat that we just had. This meat, it smelled amazing when I first opened up the bag. I was like, this is pre-seasoned. I was like, dude, I kept smelling. I was like, do I need to add anything? Not really. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just add a little bit of black pepper, crushed black pepper. And it, just like I do regular ground beef, but I didn't add any seasoned salt or any other things that I probably usually add to regular meat if I'm making rotel. So I did that, cooked it just to see how everything would come out together. The cheese I use is vegan. It's by a company called Daiya. Another thing about the Boca meat was that it does cook pretty fast, which it should, because it's not meat, so it won't take forever, and then you don't have to make sure that you get it to a certain temperature because of foodborne allergens. It also felt really great to not have to constantly wash my hands, because when your blood and stuff on your hands, when you're cooking meat, proper quality control, and for food, poison control is for you to make sure that you keep your hands clean, things like that, which I'm sure this is probably like, yeah, you heard this 1,000 times, or you already know this. Like, I'm just stating this for people who may not be aware. So it felt really good to just be able to pop open the bag, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I dumped it right into the skillet, and it's recommended about 12 minutes to let it, warm up. It didn't really take that long, but yeah, that's just the way it came out. And while we were eating it, I was tasting it, and I was like, okay, it doesn't have like that kind of grittiness that you get from beef, but it still does taste very much like beef. So I thought that was an excellent feature in it as well. So would I repurchase it? Oh, by the way, it was $5.49, somewhere around there. And I think it was about the same amount as regular ground. Yeah, it's actually the exact same amount of meat that you get with ground beef. After you cook it, like, it was the same, like when I put it in. So I was like, okay, not too bad. Also, the flavors weren't as strong in it as I like. Like, you probably don't have to like douse it with seasoning, and I'm a very flavorful person. I love flavor. So this is coming from a person like me. Yeah, just a little bit more seasoned salt. Of course, add the pepper. The pepper did kind of make a difference because I like that little kick to it, because from South, so tend to like kicks in our food. So yeah, the Daiya cheese melted pretty good. In comparison to the Velveeta block cheese that I used to use, it melted fairly, actually quicker. Yeah, because I remember I would have to stand up there for a hot second. I would have to stab it and stuff, constantly hope that it would finally melt and blend in with the meat. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that you should make sure that you add enough oil to where the meat wouldn't start burning to the skillet. Try to use good oils, preferably something that's more alkaline-ish, so that way you don't have to worry about acid reflux or anything. If you're eating more acidic type foods, I try to stay more alkaline than anything. I've noticed that my body likes that the most. I would definitely buy that again. And those are my thoughts on the Boca meat. I am looking forward to trying out their burger one day, because I was watching So You're Dating a Vegan, and they try all of the burger meats and stuff like that, and I was call me biased, but I intentionally gave the person that wasn't a vegan yet, it was the guy, I gave him a little bit more leeway because he's not even vegan. So if he would be impressed by the Boca burger, then I'm like, okay, that must be something to be impressed with. Still considering the fact that that just might be how his taste buds are. He might just like the flavors of the Boca burger more. I will be uploading an explanation of like a type of vegan vlog where I explain why did I become vegan, my process, the steps, my journey. I've only been vegan now, I think, since I think probably since May. It probably has been since May, I believe. Like, I didn't say, yeah, on this day I'm completely done. Like, I didn't quit cold turkey. I tried it, and then I was like, okay, I really like it, so I'm going to transition. There's going to be a whole story about that being told soon. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you do like, comment, preferably subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I'll let y'all soon. Bye.